Hi students, in last class we discussed observation of cell in cheek, observing cheek cell in human being, observation of nucleus in onion, observation of nucleus in cheek cell. In today's class we are going to discuss about observation of cells in leaf. That's the same. Taking any like grass, take a small portion of grass, put it on slide, put a drop of water, then put a drop of glycerin, cover with the cover slip, observe under the microscope. When we observe, we cannot see the clear picture, but in your textbook they have given page number 20. But they have given one more diagram, that is transverse section of leaf, or the transverse section of leaf. So the transverse section of leaf, they have not given the labels parts, but we can write the labels. Drawing rough diagram due to the lack of time. So they have given that round diagram stem, dicot stem. I told you what is dicot and what is monocot. If single cotyledon have, for example, rice, they have single cotyledon. Zoar, jonnalu, they have single cotyledons. And groundnut, when we break the groundnut, you can see the two equal half. You can exactly break down the two equal half. They are called as dicotyledons. Groundnut, red gram, green gram. There are so many different examples is there. So look at these pictures. In this picture there are four tissues is there, like meristematic tissue, dermal tissue, meristematic tissue, vascular tissue, and ground tissue. Meristematic tissue, ground tissue, vascular tissue, dermal tissue. In ground tissue again there is parenchyma, inside parenchyma, cholenchyma, sclerenchyma. Parenchyma, cholenchyma, sclerenchyma. You will discuss in 9th class, higher classes. This is not important, just you have to once draw this diagram. It's there in workbook. Now we will discuss about different shapes of the cells. Different shapes of cells. In your textbook they have given so many types of cells. So shape of the cells and what is their parts. Name of the cell, shape of the cell, and their locations, where their locations. First we will discuss about different types of cells. We discussed unicellular organism and multicellular organism. In last class we discussed unicellular organism, diversity in cells. Uni is nothing but single cell, like amoeba. Amoeba capture the food materials even though it is a single cell. Through the pseudopodia, it captures the food materials and it will send the nutrients into the amoeba body. In the food vacuums, the food is digested and sent to various parts of the body. So amoeba captures the food materials to the pseudopodia. Paramecium, they have a cilia. Chlamydomonas, they have a flagella. So we will discuss few more differences, few more cells. The shape and parts or function of the cells. So this is important for 2 marks diagram. That is nerve cell. nerve cell. So nerve cell is the most important diagram representing all the cells. Bone cell is there, red blood cells is there like RBC and WBC. Smooth muscles is there, striated muscles is there. Among all that, these are the very important diagram for 2 marks. Nerve cell. So nerve cell diagram. It consists of 3 parts. One is dendrites, axon, nerve terminals. Explanation is not there in your textbook, even though in higher classes is there again. So they have a cell body. They have a cell body. In the center of the cell body, they have a Nissel's glands. The small dark structure is Nissel's glands is there. Inside the center of the cell, nucleus is present. So it is called a cell body. Cell body. Dendrites, cell body. In the cell body, nucleus is there. Small granules is there. They are Nissel's granules. Axon. This axon, it's a trunk-like system, like it's connected. There's one nerves are connected to the other nerves. One dendrite is connected to the another dendrites. On the axons, myelinated sheath is there. So there is a gap between one myelinated sheath to the another myelinated sheath. They are called as node of Ranvier's. In the end, nerve terminals. Nerve terminals is there. So dendrites, nucleus, cell body, Nissl granules, axon, myelinated sheath, node of Ranvier, and nerve terminus. Smooth muscles, bone is in a star shape, and smooth muscles it's a rod shape. Bone cells star shape. What is the shape of this nerve cell? It's looking like a tree. So like roots, so branches. These are looking like a branch, stem, branches, and like leaves. It's looking like a tree. Where it located in the brain and the spinal cord. Nerves are located in brain and spinal cord. One more important, different types of blood cells. Blood cells are 2 types. One is red blood cells, RBC. Second one is WBC. What is RBC? Red blood cells. Red blood white blood cells. White blood cells. It is also called as leukocytes. Again, this white blood cells is divided into two parts. One is granulocytes. Second one is agranulocytes. Granulocytes and agranulocytes. Again, these granulocytes are three types. One is basophils. Second one is neutrophil. Third one is eosinophil. Granulocytes are two. One is monocyte, lymphocyte. Monocyte and lymphocyte. It's very important. Again, we will discuss in 9th class and 10th class. Blood cells is divided into two parts. One is RBC and WBC. One more is there that's not given in textbook. That is platelets. Platelets, three types. One is RBC, WBC and platelets. RBC, it's also called as erythrocytes. Why the blood is red in color? Due to the presence of hemoglobin. Due to the presence of hemoglobin. What is the function of RBC? They carry oxygen into the cell. They carry nutrition into the cell. What is the function of WBC? We have an immunity power in the WBC. If any microorganisms is entering into the body, this WBC have an immunity power to fight against the harmful bacteria. They will fight and they kill and they will send outside the body. They have granulocytes and agranulocytes, basophils and neutrophils and eosinophils. Granulocytes are two sides. One is monocytes and lymphocytes. Last one is platelets. If any injury takes place, bleeding will take place. Blood will come away from the cutting parts. This has to be stopped. It's nothing but clotting. It's called as clotting. Clotting portion is taken by the platelets. The platelets is responsible for the clotting of the blood. So this is about blood cells. Blood cells. This diagram is important, and the blood cells. We have unicellular and multicellular organism. Uni is nothing but single, for example, amoeba. Multicellular organism, plants and animals. We will discuss the difference between the unicellular and multicellular. Multi. Uni is single cell. Multi is more than two cells, more than one cell. Example is amoeba. Plants and animals. In multicellular, there are different types of organisms is there. For example, rat, elephant, rat and elephant. Is there any relationship between rat and elephant? The cells present in the rat, the cells present in the elephant are same size or different size? That is the question. Rat is very small. You may think that the cells present in the rat are small, the cells present in the elephant are very big. But that is not correct answer. The cells present in the rat are the cells present in the elephant are same. But what is the difference between the rat and The cells present in the rat are less in number. The cells present in the elephant are more in number. So, trillions of cells is present in the elephant. They are arranged in sequence. Few cells are present in rat, but there is the same cells is present in rat and elephant. Next we discussed what is the smallest cell? What is the smallest cell? What is the largest cell? Smallest cell and largest cell. Before going to discuss about the smallest cell and largest cell, we have to discuss about 1 kilometer is equal 1000 meter. 1 kilometer is equal 1000 meter. 1 meter is equal to 100. 1 meter is equal 100 100 centimeter. 1 meter is equal 100 centimeter. 1 centimeter is equal 1 centimeter is equal 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter. 1 millimeter is equal 1 millimeter is equal 1000 micron. Micron symbol is this. 1000 micron. 1 micron is equal 1 micron is equal 1000 nanometer. 1000 nanometer. You know about nano car. This nano car is very smaller than the all cars. Nano is small. 1 kilometer is called 1000 meter. 1 meter is called 100 centimeter. Is there in our scale. 15 centimeter, 20 centimeter. 1 centimeter is called 10 millimeter. 1 millimeter is called 1000 micron. Where is from millimeter? This is a millimeter. In that millimeter, 1 centimeter is called actually 1 centimeter. This is 1 centimeter. In 1 centimeter, there should be 10 millimeter. Okay. In that 1 millimeter, again 1000 micrometers. We cannot see through our eyes. We need microscope, electronic microscope. Again, in this small line, there is 1 micrometer is equal to 1000 nanometer. We can't imagine it. We can't see. So this is about meters, millimeters, and what is the smallest cell in the world? The smallest cell is 0.1 to 0.5 micron. 0.1 to 0.5 micron, that is seen in bacteria. That is seen in bacteria. The longest cell is present in liver and kidney. 20 to 30 micron. 20 to 30 micron. The longest cell, biggest. And the biggest cell, the longest cell is present, that is nerve cell. Around this nerve cell is present around 90 to 100 centimeter. 90 to 100 centimeter. Ostrich egg around 17 to 18 centimeter. The biggest cell, the biggest egg is, the largest egg is ostrich egg. The size is 17 into 17 centimeter into 18 centimeters. 17 centimeter into 18 centimeters. So the size of the cells is related to the functions. For example, Nerve cells both is present in man and the animals. They carry the informations. They present in the brain and the spinal cord. The function is carry the informations to the body parts. So this is about different types of cells, size of the cells. Smallest cell bacteria 0.1 to 0.5 micron, liver and kidney 20 to 30 micron, and so the human nerve cell 90 to 100 centimeter. The largest cell, biggest cell, egg cell, that is ostrich egg, 17 into 18 centimeter. So, and in your textbook page number 22, they have given name of the cell, shape of the cell, parts observed in it. Name of the cell, part of the cells, part observed, shape of the cell, part observed. First one is RBC, smooth muscle cells, nerve cells, bone cell, WBC, that means striated muscles. RBC, what is the shape of the RBC? Is biconcave. Biconcave. RBC is biconcave. And smooth muscles is rod shape. Now I told you tree, bone, star shape, WBC, round, smooth muscles, rectangular shape. RBC is located in where? Blood tissue. WBC, blood tissue. Smooth muscles. Striated muscles also location is muscles. Nerves are present in brain and spinal cord. Bones are in all bones. Bone is present. WBC also located in blood tissues. Okay, this is about cell, the basic unit of life. So, second lesson is completed. So, today homework, I think everybody have workbook. I'm giving the workbook. Page number from the workbook. Page number 16. Page number 16. Question number 3. Write the differences between unicellular and multicellular. Write the differences between unicellular and multicellular. Very, very important. Unicellular and multicellular. Next question. Page number 21. Page number 21. Fifth question. Make a sketch of blood cells. Make a sketch of blood cells. Blood cells, red blood cells, WBC. Again the differences. Next one, page number 24. Page number 24. Question number 4A and 4B. 4A and 4. What is 4A? Observe the following cells and collect permanent slides. Just you have to draw the diagram and label the nerve cell. I have written labels on the board. And fill the following tables with the help of your teacher. Already it's there in page number 25. So, name of the cell, shape of the cell, name of the parts observed in it. I already explained on the board. Once again, you go through this workbook and you should write in your classwork. This is the classwork homework. Don't write on paper. So, look at your workbook. If you didn't brought workbook, please collect. It is very, very good workbook. Every question is explained very clearly in this workbook. So, and you should write this three questions. Page number 16, 21 and 26. Thank you, students.